One of the most prominent parts of the entire trial between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard is when Disney was brought up as a means to attack the actor, but the plan backfired. Not only did it backfire, it seems the company is actually searching for any possible way to get Johnny back on their team. So, exactly what is the news on Disney and Johnny Depp right now? While the trial was ongoing, Johnny's team brought Disney into the conversation, stating that the actor had actually lost a significant amount of money as a result of Heard's op-ed. And it wasn't even just the op-ed. Even before the article was published, Johnny had actually already been suffering from the result of Heard getting a restraining order against him and pictures of her bruised face hitting the media. It doesn't exactly take a genius to be able to tell that the company must have cut ties with him immediately the allegations started to come forward in the media, as is expected of any other company in that type of situation. But according to Depp, the company didn't actually completely take him off their brand. They just made it in such a way that he couldn't be part of their future projects, which was exactly why he was said to be excluded from Pirates 6. And as serious as this topic seems to be, Johnny actually somehow even found humor in it when a pre-recorded deposition of one of Disney's executives was played in court. In the deposition, Tina Newman, one of the Disney executives that works specifically on the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, was questioned about Depp's participation in a potential sixth installment of the sequence. When asked if she knew whether or not Depp was being considered for a role in the film, she stated that she didn't know if he would, as that part was pretty much above her pay grade. Heard's lawyer continued as she inquired if Disney had been aware that Depp had stated under oath that he would not take on another Pirates of the Caribbean movie even if they offered him $300 million and a million alpacas, to which she stated that she wasn't aware. And that was the same answer she gave when they inquired on if Disney was actually willing to pay above that amount. I'm not exactly sure what was funny about that, but Johnny actually repeated that statement on the stand when he was under cross-examination by Amber's lawyer. Johnny was responding to questions from cross-examiner Ben Rottenborn when he confirmed that reprising his role as Captain Jack Sparrow in the Disney franchise was out of the question. Rottenborn asked, "The fact is, Mr. Depp, if Disney came to you with $300 million and a million alpacas, nothing on this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney on a Pirates of the Caribbean film, correct?" "That is true," he responded. Initially, he had said Disney dropped him from the franchise just days after Amber's story was published. However, during cross-examination, Rottenborn said that the opinion piece could not have been the reason the actor was dropped by Disney, citing a Daily Mail article which reported that he had been axed some months prior to Amber's Opus Ed publication. But Johnny insisted that he found out he was getting the boot only after it was published. "I wasn't aware of that, but it doesn't surprise me," he told the court. 2 years had gone by of constant worldwide talk about me being this wife beater, so I'm sure that Disney was trying to cut ties to be safe. The #MeToo movement was in full swing at that point. The actor went on to express disappointment with the fact that despite dropping him from the lucrative franchise, Disney continued to sell merchandise linked with his character.
But it's odd that they were going to release me from my role as Captain Jack Sparrow, but yet kept me on every ride across the world. In the Pirates of the Caribbean rides, I'm in the Los Angeles or the Hollywood one or whatever it is, 3 or 4 times, Shanghai, I mean all over the world. So they didn't remove my character from the rides. They didn't stop selling merchandise of Captain Jack Sparrow. They didn't stop selling dolls of Captain Jack Sparrow. They didn't stop selling anything. They just didn't want there to be something trailing behind me that they'd find.
And you aren't aware, you said Pirate 6 in your view is dangling. You're not aware of if or when Pirate 6 will be made, correct?
No, sir. No.
Meanwhile, Disney is widely reported to be working on a Pirates of the Caribbean reboot. Reports suggest the franchise will take on a new direction, with Suicide Squad star Margot Robbie rumored to be playing a leading role. Of course, with all of the pull the case was getting, this particular subject made a lot of fans upset, and many of them took to social media to express their displeasure at the company's stance on the case. One user wrote, "Hey Disney, where's Johnny Depp's apology for believing he was guilty before proven innocent? And where's our apology for all the fans who have now lost our beloved Captain Jack Sparrow? Stop being so damn woke." Another user with the same line of thought wrote, "Disney and Warner Bros. owe Johnny Depp the biggest apology, and they should already be groveling at his feet. Amber Heard has cost him roles in 2 of the biggest franchises in cinema. She's an absolutely horrible human being, and hopefully we never see her ever again." From what the fans are saying about Disney, it's pretty obvious that Disney will probably take a huge blow because of this case, and even if they do release a new installment without Johnny, it just might not do as well as the previous parts of the movie. But we don't know that yet. We'll just have to see how things go. Do you think Disney messed up with this one?